What's up, YouTube? It's the Big Kahuna back again with another video. And today I'm going to talk about some things that Microsoft needs to do with their console. Some things that in my personal opinion, I just don't think is right. Is right. But also, there's a clicker, a pony, a Sony fanboy, a P-baby that often comes to my channel. Not only does he often come to my channel, but he goes to all the other X1 channels as well. He tries to perpetrate himself or project himself as being a neutral person. He's not a fanboy. Oh, I have a PS4, but I'm thinking about getting an X1. He may be thinking he's fooling somebody, but he's not fooling me. I took a look at your channel. Believe me, there ain't nothing but negativity over there. Now, I'm not saying it's negativity. I mean, I don't know if you do videos personally, but I've seen all the liked videos over there, and there's nothing about There's nothing but negativity on the X1 over there. And I even seen a little sprinkle of negativity on the Wii U, and everything on there is liked. I didn't even go into the video to see what comments you put in there, because if you liked the video, I'm pretty sure you was talking trash just like the video was. But anyway, just so we know that I'm not talking to a certain person, because there's a couple of Sony dudes that come to my channel. Jamal, I'm not talking to you, but you are a funny dude too. Now, a lot of people in here have seen Jamal come in here from time to time, and he likes to argue with the X1 crowd. He is a friend of mine, but this guy will not pick up his phone, will not reply to you on text. But as soon as I make a video, he's down in the comment section. You was one funny dude. But anyway, moving on. So his partner, the one that always high-fiving each other in the comment section, or fist pumping, or doing the end zone dance or whatever in the comment sections, he came and made a statement about the game DVR for the X1 and how you basically have to pay Microsoft in order to use that. Now, let's make no mistakes on the reason why he made his whole comment, because I had just made a video, kind of like a movie parody, where I was talking about taking out the ponies, and I also mentioned taking out the Xbots in my next one, which is probably going to be the next video after this. And it had nothing to do with what he was talking about, but this is what he brought up. So anyway, he's talking about the fact that you got to pay $60 a year, $5 a month, $40 a year, whatever it is, to use the function of the game DVR. And personally myself, I don't think it's right. It's not right. So for once, I'm actually agreeing with the clicker, but we already know the only reason why the clicker even brought this up is because he tries to find every little thing that he can to be negative on the X1. This is why he brought it up. But he brought it up. It's a good subject, so I'm going to talk about it. So, Microsoft, if you happen to stumble across my little channel, this is something that's really not acceptable, and you should change it. You're still under the assumption that everyone wants to be on the internet. And you're still under the assumption that there's internet everywhere. Or maybe you're not, and maybe you just don't care. I don't know. But not everybody in this country has internet. And even the ones that have internet, not everybody wants to be on the internet. Some people just want to get a console, go home, play games. Now, I know there's going to be people coming here and say, everything's connected. Yeah, everything's connected, but there's still people out there that don't care about playing online video games. I can't see myself doing that, but there are people who are like that. So, for little Timmy, I used that in another video before too, but for little Timmy who gets his, game console, and say his parents don't want him online, but little Timmy knows there's a game DVR in there, and he wants to use that. He's got his Connect, he's like, oh mom, check this out. X1, record that. Gets the little notification, goes to try to look at what he recorded, and it's not there, and it tells him he has to get gold, or he has to get live. Now, I can kind of understand why it won't work, because for those people who don't know, when we say record that, our clips go to the cloud. When we go to retrieve our clips, edit whatever to our clips, we're downloading them from the cloud. So in that aspect, I can see why the whole game DVR won't work. But, and I don't know if it does work offline or whatever. I just know one time I tried it when I was offline and it didn't work. So if anybody can tell me how it does work offline, let me know. Then I can come back and make another video talking about that pony, that clicker, so he can shut his mouth. But just one more thing about the clicker. I'm not going to diss him, because at least he's a respectable clicker. Usually clickers come to all the X1 channels. They want to talk about your family. They want to, talk homophobe stuff at you. Sometimes you even get racial slurs. You get all kinds of stuff. But I will say this is a respectable pony. He doesn't disrespect anybody. That doesn't mean he's right, but he still doesn't disrespect anybody. So I give him, high five for that. At least 3 that come to my channel that, they don't disrespect people like that. But moving on to the game DVR thing. This is not right. There are still people who don't want to have nothing to do with the internet. And if they're offline and they do something that's incredible, at least to them, they might want to record that. So Microsoft, you should try to change that. It's not cool. If I buy a console with hardware in it, I expect all the hardware to work. I wouldn't want to go to, say, Chevy, get me a brand new V8, brag about my V8, get my butt kicked in a race by a 4-cylinder, take it back to Chevy and say, hey, what the hell's going on? I just bought a V8 and I just got my ass kicked by a 4-cylinder. Well, sir, I'm sorry we didn't tell you, but if you give us $60, $50, or whatever a year, we send a access code to your engine, which activates the other 2 cylinders. So right now, you're only running on 6 cylinders. What? You mean I bought this car, and it says V8 on it, but I gotta pay you money so I can get my other 2 cylinders to run? No, not acceptable. If I have hardware in this thing, I expect all the hardware to work without having to pay for that extra hardware to work. I'm just saying. So if anybody from Microsoft happens to stumble across my little channel, can y'all do something about that? Or maybe since I'm in the preview program, maybe I'll send y'all something saying, hey, y'all need to change this. But as I always say, fanboys don't love their favorite system. They just hate you. Peace.